Welcome to the Box Score Sports Podcast.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Box Score Sports YouTube channel. I'm your host, Ryan, and what we are doing is we are going to be previewing every single NBA team to celebrate tip-off week in the NBA. We're going to have videos of every team's, hopefully 10 minutes or less, of our favorite moves, least favorite moves. We're going to talk about questions, concerns. We're going to predict whether they're a playoff team, a contender, a lottery team, or a play-in team. We're going to hit on all those and every single teams. But before we get into it, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know your thoughts on your favorite teams going into the season or on the team of each video that we will be posting. With that said, let's get into our prediction.
Previewing the Houston Rockets.
The Houston Rockets last year finished 22-60. They were one of the worst teams in the NBA, and they got the 4th round pick. They brought on Amen Thompson, and they have a young core that I think a lot of us are very curious about how it's going to develop. Jalen Green, we want to see a little bit of development from him. And what's so funny about the Rockets, and I think Rocket fans will agree with me, as a Piston fan, it's kind of like we've always been like neck and neck. Like you think of the year Cade, we draft Cade, you guys get Green. They drafted Ahmed, we get Asir. They get Jabari Smith, who I wanted Jabari Smith on the Pistons. Him or Chet. That the year I wanted one of those two guys. Didn't get either one, but we got Jaden Ivey. And it's always kind of like we're right there and we're kind of building together. So they're kind of like, I kind of view them a little bit like the Pistons of the West. In the sense of like we're on the same timetable, it seems like. Although the Houston Rockets have made some moves to jump up on to try to take the leap into that timetable, ahead of the Pistons. But we'll get into that. So the Rockets to me are always a fun team to watch because I think they're just in a weird way connected to the Pistons in a weird way. That's my opinion. I don't know. I'm wrong. I know it's kind of stupid, but anyway, favorite moves that they made. Ime Udoka, getting him as a head coach, I think is really good. We know he's a good coach. Again, personal issues aside, he's a good coach. He makes the players accountable. He preaches defense. If you're not playing a team basketball, winning basketball, you're just not going to get a lot of playing time. And I think that's going to be good, especially for Jalen Green. He's got to learn how to play basketball with other people. I think he can be an elite scorer in this league. He's athletic. He's got a beautiful shot. But can we put that together? I want to see a little bit from him. I think Udoka will get that out of him. I'm really excited for the Rockets fans for Udoka. Amen, I think, again, if I'm a Piston fan, I was watching all the highlights and listening to all the podcasts about all the draft prospects. I wanted Amen at 5. We got Asir, and I love Asir, but I think Amen, he's going to work real well with Green and Smith because he's a ball mover, and you need ball movers on your team, and he's going to move the ball. The big question with him is obviously, can he get a shot? Can he develop a shooting form that's going to work in the league and at least be like a 35% shooter? It's going to be interesting, like a Rajon Rondo. That's what I think of when I look at him. I know he's not like, he's more athletic than Rondo, but he could maybe be like a playmaker, get to the basket type player. But can he develop a shot? As Rondo developed a little bit of a shot, definitely towards the end of his career. Can Amen do the same? And you get like a mini Rajon Rondo or a Rajon Rondo like player in Amen Thompson. I really think that's possible. Cam Whitmore also. You guys didn't have to move. I think you moved up. I think the Houston moved up. I can't remember, but the fact that they got them, that's awesome. He was supposed to, that was another guy, obviously, we were watching as Piston fans, and Rocket fans know this too. The fact he fell all the way down to you guys at 19 or 20. I can't remember which one it was, but I'm really excited about this young team, and the fact that they have 5 guys young in their early 20s that can all play on the court at the same time. I like that. I like that with Şengün and Smith. Least favorite moves. Now, this is a nitpick. I want to make that very, very clear. Like I've tried to find at some teams, I couldn't find anything, but if I found something that was just like, it's just not what I would have done, I used it. So this is a nitpick, and that just signing Fred VanVleet and Dillon Brooks. And I know you need veterans, but I do think there's things in the NBA, and it's the NFL too, where like you can get progress stoppers, like players you bring in that are just good enough to play, good enough to start, but it like hinders the progress of your young players. And I kind of just wanted to see, Amen, Green, Smith, Whitmore, and Sengun all on the court together and just like let them learn from each other, let them go. I understand, though, the veteran leadership and the work ethic that those two guys are going to bring to that locker room. There's no doubt about it. And plus, Fred VanVleet's leadership. I'm really excited about that for Houston, but the only thing that would even concern me is just, is it where you bring in a guy like Fred VanVleet and then all of a sudden Amen Thompson isn't getting the run he needs? You know what I'm saying? Like, progress stoppers, I feel are a real thing. And I just don't want to see that happen to the Houston Rockets. Big questions for the Houston Rockets. Will the mix work? Will the mix of the veterans, the leadership, the work ethic with Udoka, will that work and get these young players to play at a level that they want? Can Jalen Green become more than just a shot creator, right? And if that's all he can do is create his own shot, can he do it in an effective way, efficient way? The other thing is Jabari Smith. I think he's going to take a jump. I do. I think this is the year he'll take a jump. And part of the reason why is because you have two guys on your team now that will move the ball to him. And that's Fred VanVleet and Amen Thompson. So I think that he'll take a jump this year. I'm really excited to see what he does for the Houston Rockets. With all that being said, it's important to note that I think they don't have the first round pick. So if they don't have the first round pick, there's no reason for them to tank. But unfortunately, I still have them as a lottery team, mainly because the West is like stupid, guys. There was like 12 teams. If you watch all my videos, I say this like 15 times, so I get annoyed. You guys will get annoyed with me. But there are 12 teams I had going in the playoffs when I did my initial like predictions, and I had to swipe 2 out. So anyway, that's all I got for the Rockets in this video. Again, a lottery team. I'm really looking forward to their youth growing, though. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of the Houston Rockets. What's your favorite moves, your least favorite moves? What are some of your predictions? Let us know in the comments down below. Like the video, subscribe, and please share it with someone. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks so much for watching this clip of the Box Score Sports Podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter or X. And we'll talk to you guys real soon. See ya.